Good evening, students. Welcome to our School of Schools for online classes. Here is Naresh Verma, your English teacher. Our today's topic is prose lesson number 4, The Kite Maker. This topic is dedicated to class 11. This lesson is written by Ruskin Bond, a famous writer. The theme of the lesson is ancient time versus modern time. Actually, the writer has depicted here that in old days the things were very cheap, the earning of the man was very low, people had enough time to spend with their fellows, they had affection and concern for one another. If any problem was there among them, it was solved collectively and unitedly. Even the problem of a lowest class of the society was solved unitedly. People cared each other. They had not very enough system of amusements, entertainments. There were only resources of entertainment, things like flying kites. Man was not self-centered. He was of helping nature. But today, the time has changed. Man has become money-minded and self-centered. He does not have enough time to spend with any other person. He is busy in earning, and he does not visit to a sick person because he does not have enough time. So, the writer has given an example of a man that was kite maker. His name was Mahmood. Now Mahmood has become old. He used to be a kite maker in his prime of his life. He was making kites and selling them. This was his business. In those days, people spent their money in kites because not only children but also adults and old persons were flying kites. But now, the children prefer to spend their money in movies and in other electronic gadgets for entertainment. But in those days, there was no system of this kind. Mahmood sitting in his courtyard and enjoying the sunshine recalls his past days of life. When he was making kites and selling them, people were buying kites from him, and they used to visit him whenever Mahmood fell ill, because in those days people cared one another. Mahmood recalls an event of his life when he was making kites. He recalls a very important event connected to his business when he made a very special kind of kite that was known as dragon kite. dragon kite on the special request of the Nawab of the town. Dragon kite consisted a number of taper discs and grass, colorful strips. It was and it was appearing like a crawling serpent, and it had also supernatural powers. The news of dragon kite spread all over the town. People were curious to see its first flying. Mahmud announced the first public launching of dragon kite in the presence of the Nawab. All the people of the town gathered on the green Maidan where people used to fly kites. Mahmud went there with his two sons, and the people of the town were standing. They were very silent because they wanted to see its first public launching, the dragon kite. Mahmud knew very well that it was not a normal kite, so it needed special kind of handling to fly it, and only Mahmud could manage it. So Mahmud tried to fly dragon kite with his efforts. Even his two sons had to help him, but the kite was not ready to fly. It seemed that the kite did not intend to fly. It was against the kite maker. Suddenly, after some efforts made by Mahmud, suddenly a strong gust of wind came from a direction, and the dragon kite flew away. It flew into the unknown, blue unknown. The string was snapped, and the dragon kite was lost in the sky forever. It could never be recovered. Mahmud was very sorry because the kite was to be gifted to Nawab. Mahmud resolved never to make this kind of kite again in his life. Mahmud had to make another kite that was a musical kite. When it flew, it made a sound of veena, and this kite was gifted to the Nawab in the place of dragon kite because dragon kite was lost forever. So this is the event Mahmud recalls, sitting in his courtyard enjoying the sunshine, and he was also enjoying the play made by his grandson Little Ali. And now Mahmud has become old. Mahmud was making kites just for the amusement for his grandson Ali. And one day, Little Ali came to him, calling his mother When Mahmud was enjoying the sunshine in the courtyard as usual, his grandson was asking for his mother, but when he did not get any response from his grandfather Mahmud, he came near to him. Ali heard a strange sound like rubbing of marbles. He was scared. He turned back from there, and a butterfly was sitting on the beard of Mahmud. There was no sensation in Mahmud's body. At last, it was known to everyone that Mahmud was no more. So this way, the lesson is ended. Here, the writer has tried to tell us about the modern situation of the society and also has compared to the ancient time. Thank you.